Today we're on the western side of Kyoto visiting Ryoanji Temple, a Zen Buddhist temple that has extensive gardens and is home to one of the most famous rock gardens in Japan. So come with us as we explore Ryoanji Temple. Originally an aristocrat's villa during the Heian period, the site was converted into a Zen Buddhist temple in 1450. The temple belongs to the Myoshinji school of the Rinzai sect of Zen Buddhism, whose head temple stands just a kilometre south of Ryoanji Temple. Ryoanji Temple was established by Hosokawa Kasumoto, the deputy to the Ashikaga shoguns in 1450. It was destroyed by fire during the Onin Wars about 2 decades later and rebuilt. The Hojo, or Abbot's quarters, were constructed in 1499 and the garden is presumed to be constructed at the same time. The Hojo was then destroyed by another fire in 1797, and after that fire the current Hojo was brought to the current site from Segien, a sub-temple of Ryoanji. Ryoanji was frequented by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, feudal lord during the 16th century. One of the most striking outdoor features is the rock garden outside the Hojo. The garden consists of a rectangular plot of pebbles surrounded by low earthen walls. 15 rocks are laid out in small groups on patches of moss. An interesting feature of the garden's design is that from any vantage point, at least one of the rocks is always hidden from the viewer. The garden is very well curated and it was very nice to just sit on the edge of the Hojo and just enjoy your surroundings, especially in a really nice sunny day that we had when we were visiting. For late autumn, we were getting temperatures like 22 to 24 degrees Celsius every day, especially in Kyoto, and it was amazing. Remember how earlier I said that they presumed the garden was built around the same time as the Hojo in 1499? The reason that it's presumed is that there is no surviving records of who designed and installed the garden. The garden is said to hold 4 mysteries, and this is the biggest. Outside of the Hojo, there is the Buddha Hall and the tea room, but they are currently closed to the public. As you saw from our walk in, and what you'll see later in the video, is that there is sprawling gardens surrounding the temple, including Kyoyochi Pond. Ryoanji Temple is a 5-minute bus ride from Kinkakuji to Ryoanji Machi Station with a 5 to 10 minute walk to the temple. If you are visiting Kinkakuji prior to going to Ryoanji Temple, it is about a 20-minute walk. We walked from Kinkakuji, and whilst most of the walk is flat, the last part is up a hill and next to quite a busy road. So if that doesn't appeal to you, I do recommend getting a taxi. I'll leave a link to the access information on Ryoanji Temple's website in the description box below. Admission to Ryoanji Temple is 600 yen for adults and between 300 and 500 yen for children depending on their age. Ryoanji Temple was busy, but it wasn't as busy as, say, Kinkakuji or the Philosopher's Path. And once you leave the Hojo and go out into the massive gardens around the pond, you don't really feel crowded by people. So if you're visiting other temples in the area, I do highly recommend that you visit Ryoanji Temple. Both the outer garden and the rock garden are spectacular to see in person. And as you saw earlier, the paintings in the Hojo on the walls are magnificent. So it's definitely one to add to your list for Kyoto. If you're planning to visit Kyoto during your next Japan trip, I highly recommend checking out our Japan playlist for inspiration and ideas for your next trip. I definitely recommend checking out the smaller shrines and temples because not many tourists do. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching!